have yet to file your taxes, you want to listen up because according to the IRS, millions of people are expected to file extensions this tax season. And if you are one of those, then we do have a few tips for you to do just that. CPA Kimberly Washington is joining us live to help you get the facts tonight. So Kim, for a person who needs more time, what steps should they be taking right now?
Right, of course, you can file a tax extension. Of course, I always say filing an extension is not a sin. So of course, if you haven't put all of your tools into the right bucket, you do want to make sure that you do file a tax extension. Keep in mind it gives you an additional 6 months to file and extends the time to file, but it does not extend the time to pay. If you do expect that you owe, you do want to send some money into the IRS so that way you can reduce any penalties or any interest that you may have at this time.
And for those that are watching right now and say, okay, yes, I need to file an extension, where can they go to file it?
You definitely want to go to irs.gov. You can use what's called free file. You can actually file an extension for free right there online, or you can actually download the form at irs.gov. It's form 4868. Do keep in mind if you expect to, you do want to send something in and you have until April 15th by midnight. And also depending on any state that you do need to file, keep in mind you may need to file a separate tax extension for that state.
And we know that a lot of people, when they are filing, they look for ways to cut taxes. What are some last-minute moves that taxpayers can make ahead of that tax deadline?
Right. Of course, if you're doing your tax return right now and say, okay, I do owe some money, what steps can I do? One of the things you can do before April 15th, you can say, okay, I want to put some money into a traditional IRA. If you do qualify, you can put up to $6,500. If you're under the age of 50, if you're over the age of 50, the amount does increase to $7,500. But this can reduce your 2023 tax liability. Just pick up the phone, contact a financial institution, and you can take those steps to reduce the amount that you owe.
This is a big deadline,
Yes.
But what are some other deadlines that people should be aware of?
Right. If you're someone who's listening, you haven't filed your tax returns in a while, you do want to make sure that you file your 2020 tax return as soon as possible. And that's because, of course, that deadline is May 17, 2024. If you don't file by that time and you're expected to, of course, to receive a refund, you won't be able to receive it after that deadline. When it comes to state tax deductions and state tax that you do need to do, you have until May 15th in order to file those tax returns here in the state of Louisiana. But businesses, of course, the corporation deadline is Monday. But, of course, if you had an S corporation or partnership, that tax deadline has already passed. That was March 15th, so get it in as soon as you can.
Yes, great advice as always, Kimberly. Thank you for being here, especially important today because Monday's right around the corner.
Yes, it is right around the corner, so you only have about a day or two left.
Yes, Kimberly, thank you. Stay with us, everyone.